What if I told you that everything you feel, everything you attract, everything you are, is vibrating right now in invisible frequencies? Frequencies that move silently through your body and your thoughts. Frequencies that shape the people you meet, the situations you face, and the paths you choose. Even if you don't see it, even if no one ever taught you how to recognize it, you are speaking the hidden language of vibration every single day. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an inexplicable heaviness? Or met someone and instantly felt drawn to, or repelled by, their presence before they ever said a word? That wasn't just a feeling. That was energy. That was vibration. And in this very moment, your vibration is shaping the life you're living. Not in some distant mystical way, but right here, right now. Maybe you've been living a life where things feel out of sync. Where the joy you once knew feels muted. Where every day blends into the next. And your dreams feel like echoes from a past life. Maybe you've tried to change your circumstances. You've read the books, repeated the affirmations, tried to stay positive. But still something feels off. Let me offer a different perspective. What if the root of your struggle isn't outside of you, but within the frequency you're radiating? Not because you're broken, but because you're vibrating at a frequency that doesn't match the truth of who you are. And here's the most powerful truth of all. You can shift that frequency. You can recalibrate. And when you do, life responds. So if something in you is awakening as you listen to these words, pause and take a breath. That simple breath is already shifting your vibration. Give this video a like right now to begin anchoring this new awareness into your field. Let's begin at the root. What exactly is vibrational frequency? At the most basic level, everything in the universe is made of energy. Your thoughts, emotions, physical body, and even the chair you're sitting on, they all vibrate at specific frequencies. This isn't just spiritual poetry, it's quantum reality. Atoms are mostly empty space, and within that space is energy in motion. Vibrational frequency refers to the speed at which that energy moves. High frequencies are faster, lighter, and more expansive. Low frequencies are slower, heavier, and more contracted. You might have noticed this in your own life. When you're in love, your energy feels expansive, you walk lighter, breathe deeper, smile more. But when you're in fear, you feel heavy, tense, like you're dragging your own shadow behind you. Your emotional state directly affects your frequency. Joy, gratitude, love, and compassion are high-frequency emotions. Shame, guilt, fear, anger, and despair, those pull you into lower vibrations. And the universe, it doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your vibration. Like a cosmic mirror, it reflects back experiences that match your energetic tone. Dr. David Hawkins mapped these states of consciousness in what's called the scale of consciousness. On this scale, shame vibrates at 20 Hz, guilt at 30 Hz, fear around 100 Hz. Courage at 200 Hz, a threshold point. Love at 500 Hz. Peace at 600 Hz. Enlightenment at 700 Hz and above. This doesn't mean you must stay in love all the time. It simply means be aware of where you're vibrating and know you can shift it. Each step upward on the scale represents a leap in emotional and spiritual maturity. Courage is a key turning point. Why? Because courage means facing your shadows, acknowledging your patterns, and choosing differently. It's not about avoiding fear. It's about moving through it. Think about your typical day. What are you feeding your vibration with? The news you read, the food you consume, the people you talk to, the thoughts you entertain in your inner monologue. Everything you absorb, whether physical, emotional, or mental, feeds your energy field. Your vibrational diet includes your emotions, your beliefs, your habits, your environment. That's why raising your vibration isn't about becoming someone else. It's about returning to who you are beneath the noise. It's not about being high frequency every minute of the day. It's about awareness. It's about creating micro moments of elevation throughout your day. One breath of gratitude. One decision to not engage in drama. One pause before reacting. These small shifts, when repeated, become your new vibrational baseline. Let me ask you something deeper. What if many of your daily choices weren't actually choices at all, but unconscious responses to an energetic loop you've been living in for years? You think you're deciding, but in truth, your frequency is deciding for you. You want abundance, yet your field still vibrates in scarcity. You crave connection, yet your heart is vibrating in protection. You try to be positive, but beneath the surface, fear runs the show. And here's the honest truth. You can't fake your frequency. It's not about saying the right things. It's about becoming the energy you want to experience. It's not about perfection. It's about permission. Permission to slow down, to feel deeply, to release what no longer resonates with your soul. You don't need more information. You need integration. You need stillness, faith, presence. One of the most powerful ways to shift your frequency is to reconnect with the wisdom of your body. Your body is a vibrational compass. It senses truth. It responds to energy before your mind can name it. So let's pause right now. Close your eyes for a moment if you can. Take a slow breath in and gently release. Now feel, without judgment, what's happening inside. Is there tension in your chest? Tightness in your jaw? A heaviness in your stomach? That's energy. Emotion in motion. Just by noticing it, you're beginning to create space. Space for healing. Space for clarity. Space for new frequencies to flow in. Try this every day, even for 60 seconds. It will recalibrate your emotional field faster than any book or lecture. Just like you brush your teeth and clean your body, your energy field needs daily cleansing. We are energetic beings living in a web of collective vibrations. Every person you meet, every space you enter, every scroll through social media, you're absorbing information, frequencies, emotions. Over time, this builds up, and without energetic hygiene, you begin to carry what isn't yours. You feel drained and don't know why. You feel heavy, stuck, confused, not realizing you're tangled in energetic debris. So how do you clean your field? Through breath. Through grounding in nature. Through sound, like solfeggio frequencies or crystal bowls. Through intentional movement like dancing, yoga, or shaking. Through water, baths, showers, or simply visualizing water cleansing your aura. Through silence, disconnecting from noise, even for a few minutes. You don't need rituals that take hours. You need awareness and the willingness to make space for your spirit again. Here is where everything changes. When you realize that your vibration is not your destiny, it is your decision. You are not trapped in a fixed frequency. You are an instrument, capable of retuning yourself at any moment. And the universe, it listens not to your desperation, but to your calibration. It responds not to your desires, but to your readiness to embody them. So if you want more love, become love in your breath. If you seek peace, create peace in your inner space. If you want abundance, practice receiving without fear. You are not waiting on the universe. The universe is waiting on you to remember. You are the transmitter. You are the receiver. You are the vibration that shapes the story. And here's something that might surprise you. You don't have to fix your entire life to feel different today. The shift happens in the subtle layers, in the pause before you react, in the breath before you complain, in the silence before you speak. Healing isn't always about doing more. It's often about doing less, letting go of resistance, releasing self-judgment, stopping the inner war, so the natural frequency of your soul can rise again. The moment you stop trying to become and start simply being, your true energy returns. And from there, everything begins to align. You didn't find this video by accident. You were guided here by resonance, by the magnetic pull of your own awakening. Something inside you is ready to rise, to remember that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a co-creator of your reality. This is not the end. It is the beginning, a doorway into a new way of living, feeling, and being. So breathe deeply, feel the shift, and begin again with presence. Comment below. I am pure energy. I choose to rise. Share this video with someone who needs this truth. Subscribe now to join this growing circle of awakened souls. And watch our next video. How to know if you're vibrating below 200 Hz. It might just change how you see your entire life.